Hello and welcome back to the Remembering Tuscola webcast. I'm David Porter. I'm here with the whole gang. We got the band's back together. We got Bill Englehardt today. We got Mike Carroll. We got Bob Taylor. We got Alan Michener. I always hesitate. Who do I mention first? Who comes last? Poor Bob usually gets last for some reason.
That's all right. That's all right.
I slipped him in a little earlier and made Alan last this time.
Yeah.
But it's not, it's not a ranking.
Well, T is towards the end of the alphabet.
Yeah.
There you go.
There you go. That's how you're going to have to do it.
Well, I was getting a haircut the other day and I overheard the barber talking to there was a kid in the chair next to me that was just started high school and he was saying you ought to figure out alphabetically who's next to you in the yearbook. So you get a couple girls. If you have a couple girls on the other side of you, you need to coordinate your outfits for picture day. So it looks like and it got me to thinking. My wife and I are classmates, and our pictures are next to each other in the yearbook.
Uh-oh.
Because my name starts with P and hers started with Q.
I'll be darned.
Yeah. Well, you remember when we were all in school, you were always with the same group of kids based on the alphabet.
Alphabetical order.
Alphabetical order.
Bailey, Bobby Ball, you can.
Jane Furco.
Oh boy, some people got luckier than others.
Yeah, Jane was always with me.
Yeah.
Yep, I was right there by Jenny. Of course, we didn't start dating until 30 years after we graduated.
No.
You had to grow up a little bit.
Better late than never, right?
Yeah.
Better late than never.
Well, I always thought she was out of my league.
No.
Well, she was.
But she still is.
I know. I mean, why? I don't know why you even think that.
Well, if I only dated girls who were in my league, I wouldn't have any girls to date.
Yeah. Well, I dated Becky in high school, and she dropped me. She was dating. At the time we dated, she was going steady with Randy Rothrock, but he was on vacation. So evidently that didn't work out. And then I tried to date her. I heard she broke up with Rothrock at Eastern. I took a date there, and she was a sorority gal, and I was a off-campus intellectual that wore corduroy coat with leather elbows and smoked a big calabash pipe. I mean, I was a jerk. I was a super jerk. That did not go well. We saw, and so 25 years later, after life had beaten both of us up enough,
got together.
We tried again. So 30 years, David, you waited longer than me.
Well, we were in same kindergarten class, so I've known her a lot longer than that. But she was out of my league in kindergarten too.
One of the class reunions, Bob and Mitch, you may remember this. I said, my first wife was TCH class 68 or 67. And my current wife is class of 66. If this doesn't work, it's going to be one of you girls got to figure out. I didn't like to stray too far away from Tuscola girls. I figured I knew them a little bit.
Anything going on we need to talk? Oh, we got homecoming coming up. And schedule's in the newspaper, so check that out. So anything else before we get to pictures?
We're going to have a little get together for the class of 65 for a little lunch up at Flesser's tomorrow. So if anybody else wants to come up and visit, not going to be a very big crowd because we just had a little get together here not long ago, but we're going to be, I think the last word I heard, we're going to only be about 10 of us, but Linda Matheny's going to be back in town and we're going to try to have lunch with her.
Yeah, Mitch said he reserved a table for 15. I think.
Yeah. So
that's at noon?
That's at noon. And then we'll probably visit for a while before the parade starts at 2, I think, doesn't it?
Yeah, Beck and I are going to be there.
Yeah. The last I heard, the only ones who are going to be there that I knew for sure was you and Becky and Bob and I who else? Somebody else. Oh, and
Max.
Max will be there. And some of the others, one of the girl, Angela Black, that was going to be there, she was having car trouble, so she didn't think she's going to be able to make it. And then Marilyn House Little, they had planned on being there, but they had to end up going to Wisconsin for something. So
Figure if any classmate's going to fly out from Oregon, like Carnine, or like our last one with Kathy Rice coming from California,
right,
really make it 6 blocks.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Well, I think that and Max wanted to do something for sure for Linda, because she's making a big trip to come back here for homecoming, and so I thought it would, it'd be nice.
They're
Yeah.
going to have her in the parade by herself, I hope.
I don't know for sure what the deal was. I know she'll probably go to the Hall of Fame dinner, and she wanted to be at the library when they have sort of the all class get together too. So that's about all.
That
I
all
know.
school reunion is a nice thing that Marcy and Alan put together. You get to see a lot of people other than just your class. A lot of them
Yes.
anyway, and having put together a class reunion, it's very expensive to if you're going to hire a band or a DJ and rent the building, and it costs a lot of money. So if you can join up with what they're already doing, it's a lot cheaper for your class, and
Right.
plus there's more people.
Sure.
Marcy and Alan, I talked to them this morning at the community building briefly. Yeah, they're excited, ready to go.
Yeah. Well, there's a lot of festivities going to be. I think Cast Iron's going to have a big hoorah. Is that Friday night or Saturday night?
Dancing in the street.
When?
Saturday night.
Saturday night. Okay. That and that Bookies seems to be going pretty strong too downtown. It's I see it. It's usually a younger crowd, but they seem to be pretty busy.
Well, it was the News Gazette had it rated #1 bar in the area.
Really? Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah. Well, it's. I think they've been pretty busy. It's funny to drive downtown on a Friday or Saturday night and see the downtown area all full of cars. That's a throwback to the old days.
At our 60-year get together last month, a bunch of us, you guys and I, and a bunch of us went to eat at the Cast Iron Pub in the back room.
Yeah.
When I left, there was Kenny Hogue Sr. I was talking to Kenny, and we were talking about competition. I said, "Does that competition across the street hurt you very bad?" He said, "No, look down the end of our bar, and there were the Kibler kids drinking at Kenny's bar."
Yeah.
I said, "Well, it seems friendly."
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah, I think it is.
yeah. Well, it's sure drawn a lot of attention to the downtown area. There's no doubt about it.
All right. Well,
We're not going to have, by the way, the class of 60 is not going to have a parade. Max said nobody wanted to do it. I said, "Max, nobody get up on the hay wagon."
You class of 60?
Yeah, we could be in the parade if we wanted to.
60 or 65? You said 60.
Oh, class of 65. I mean,
Yeah.
Reunion.
well,
60 reunion. We
that
could-
saying, class of 60, greatest class alive.
Yeah.
Mhm.
No, but Max said he was polling who wanted to be in the parade.
Apparently, I did notice that our feud between the greatest classes has become a little bit of a cultural icon locally, when brought up by the mayor during the council meeting, as he promoted the class of 75 as the greatest class.
Mm,
That's only because it rhymes.
yeah.
And also, people have their right to free speech.
Do they?
Maybe
Mike?
not.
Do they?
You don't know.
No, we don't know.
Yeah.
Alternate facts.
Walking on eggshells.
Mhm.
I'm still working on my 1962 folder.
Oh, Ed Beecham.
Eddie Beachy and Smith.
Mm-hmm.
Her name was Smith.
Paul Donnelly, Barb Lecker.
I got all kinds of names on this one.
Yeah, you've got them all.
You were the president before.
Jeannie Furco. Mary Ann Holste, Pete Green,
Joe Kleiss,
Sue Etzel,
Tom Grubb,
Diane Moore,
Linda.
Linda
or
Moore.
Linda Moore. Yeah. Yep.
Eddie
That
still
was,
Eddie still farms down near Bourbon or something, doesn't he? Or if he's still alive, he used to farm down near Bourbon or Chesterville.
yeah. Well, I remember, I think it was his brother that had it. His brother, when Ed was in high school, he had drove a 62 Chevy 409. And I think it was his brother. So,
So did you get all of them, or do you want me to name them?
Oh, we
yeah,
got.
I think we got them all.
They got them all.
So if you want to verify, anyone can go to Facebook to our Remembering Tuscola page and read the comments. And
Yeah, this class of 63. Well, that was.
William Springer.
Jim Limna there,
Mhm.
second from the right.
some of the pictures I have are repeats. There were different negatives, but
What year is this? Because I'm wondering, is this the USI litigation they had back then?
this is 1962.
Oh no, I don't think so.
But this is at the high school, obviously.
Wasn't Jim the lawyer for USI?
Yes, he was the USI lawyer, and there was a chance the EPA would have shut the plant down for a while because the air pollution. I think Ira Jameson. There was strong evidence that sulfuric acid stuff. I mean, I think Ira Jameson's gutters fell off. I think it just rusted stuff. It was.
I think
Yeah.
a lot of that probably, I'm just guessing, because my dad worked out there for 16 years, and I think it was around 72.
Yeah, you're right, still
He
later.
got laid off.
Yeah, that litigation. Yeah, Jim was the USI, did a good job. It was at the Catholic Church they had the hearing.
Mm.
What was that say on the sign? What's that sign say?
Something about appreciate you being here. That word is appreciate, and your being here. I can't tell what the first two words are.
I can't either.
We'd been freshmen, wouldn't we?
Well, I don't know any of those gentlemen.
Yeah, I don't have any names on that one either.
Well, that's Red
Graham.
Red Graham. That's the old mayor of, isn't that Mayor
No,
Man?
he became a state rep, didn't he? Or a
Was he
state
chairman?
senator. He moved up in politics.
Yeah.
What did you say he was before? He was the mayor or what?
Well, who was the mayor of Mattoon? It's who's
Phipps, Morgan Phipps.
Morgan Phipps. That's yeah, Linda Hans's dad, Morgan Phipps. That's I got it.
Okay.
Well, that was a Swiss. We brought over the Swiss band.
Yeah. From over at Newman? No, I don't think so.
No, that's from Switzerland. That's their national tuba band.
Yeah.
Boy, prove me wrong.
Prove me wrong. That's right.
Yeah.
When we remind everybody that sometimes you have to give Mike a little leeway on
Yeah.
his
Sometimes.
alternative facts.
Hey, that's the name of the game.
He always picks the ones that you can't prove him wrong on, though. You ever notice
That's
that?
right.
That's right. There's
I
no
cannot,
evidence.
He could be right. He could be absolutely right.
Yeah.
Which we'll get hats made. Mike Carroll was right about everything.
Mm-hmm.
Who's going to wear them?
So that's Mike Kyle wasn't in the first picture. Back left.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Yeah. Otherwise, this is a duplicate.
Mary Ann Holste was Fred the barber's sister.
Yes.
Yeah.
Which we always wondered about that.
Yeah.
You know, her son is one of the assistant football coaches out here now.
Yeah.
Dwayne Boyd.
Yeah.
That is Henry Schultz or Heine Schultz from
Yes, it is.
Bourbon.
Claus Schultz's dad.
Yeah, I just talked to Claus last Sunday at church.
And Mildred.
And Mildred, they were both killed in a car wreck right there at the crossing near
At Bourbon?
Yeah, you know, the angled crossing, if you go out to the airport road and then head.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that crossing. Okay.
Well, it's another mile west, but I think
Yeah.
it's
Okay.
it's
I
an
know where.
oblique angle, and it's right where Claus lives on the other side of the railroad tracks, but they were
Right.
there and don't know what happened. But I know there's been a lot of wrecks there where that angled railroad crossing, you just can't.
Is that the one out there where Greg Hastings lived?
No, another mile farther.
Another mile west.
Mhm.
You're about going into Bourbon. You're just
okay.
Bourbon.
Even Bob Bear.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that.
That's Jeff and Steve and Bob.
That's Jeff.
Yeah.
I'll be darned. Isn't that a great picture?
3 Bear Boys.
Setting up at the top of the high school gym.
Yeah.
I lost track of Steve's brothers. One was a band guy, or both of them were band guys in a.
Yeah, Bob was the one you probably remember the most for the band, and then Jeff played with them, though, I think.
Looks like
Steve
Bob hurt his hand.
Didn't their sister Celeste sing in that group, that band?
I don't
He
think
did
so.
sing.
She did?
She did sing, but I'm not sure which band it was. It might have been with it was with Jeff, I'm pretty sure. Long time ago.
That other gal that sang with him originally was that gal that he was
Sue.
her name was Sue Weasel at the time. She related somehow to Mark?
No, not to Mark.
Oh, it wasn't
That
Mark.
was to Joan.
Oh, okay.
We had several float pictures. I just like pictures of the old floats, what they used to look like, all the work that went into them, and
Yeah.
That's right there on Enzy Street is where they used to park them.
Yeah.
Marcy says that was their first house.
Yes. Used to belong to Mrs. Moran.
Oh, that's yeah.
I used to deliver newspapers there.
Who was the guy, Bill, we were good friends with, played softball with? Her son?
I can't think of it. Okay. Oh, Moran?
Yeah.
Shorty Moran's mother.
Right.
George. How about George Moran?
Could have been Georgie. Yeah.
Georgie Moran. I think he was a.
Yeah.
That's who you would. He was a little bit older, but you guys probably played ball with him.
He was 2 or 3 years older, and on weekends, Bailey and a bunch of us would play there, and he'd come over and play.
Yeah.
Well, I figure Mike could probably identify the girl in this picture by her ankles.
Well, I can, or lower toes. Toes are.
Except she's got socks on, so.
Well, I can see through them. I can imagine them off. Oh yeah. Bonnie Hanner's on the right.
Becky Wynn.
Mm-hmm.
And that
Diana Botts.
Yeah, there you go, Diane Botts.
And starts with an S. Sieben, and what's her known as?
Yeah, it was Stevens, wasn't it? No, not Stevens. That's
they live down across my high school on the north.
Yes, that's right.
Oh gosh, Bill, it's your class.
No, I don't know that girl.
Oh, yeah, you do.
Linda
No,
Stevens?
No.
She was in your class.
No, that's not Linda Stevens. This gal was in your class. She's a class.
Oh, you mean Sandy Seeney?
Sandy Seeney.
There you go. Yeah, that's the right name.
She saved my chestnuts. I was graduated from Eastern, got accepted U of I Law School, and the military was calling me. And if you go to graduate school, they'll delay it a little bit, or if you join the ROTC. So I'm up at the Armory, and I go in Air Force. They say they're full. It's too late. I'm going in the Navy. I see Sandy Seeney out there. She said, "What are you doing?" I said, "I was trying to get in one of the services here." And she said, "Well, I can get you in Army." I said, "She's secretary to the Army ROTC, and she married the guy, Major. The guy was a major. She married the guy."
Mm-hmm.
I said, "Well, when do I go?" She says, "You go to basic training in 7 days if you want to do it." And I said, "Oh boy. But
boy.
She got me in the Army ROTC program. She was a good gal.
She's a nice gal. I ran into her at one of the reunions probably 10 years ago and talked to her quite a bit out at the school library. And she was really a nice gal.
Yeah, she's a great gal. She lives in, I believe it's in Texas.
Is that your class, Bill, or is that Andrea's class?
No, Sandy was in my class.
Okay, Becky set me straight.
Yeah,
There they are.
You ought to know all those.
Yes, we
got
do.
those.
Yeah.
Norma Jean and Marianne
Marianne.
Parrish, and Barb Newsjo.
So,
Mary Ann married Mike Kyle, who we saw earlier.
Yeah.
Still married.
Norma Jean married
Max Lewis.
Max Lewis from over at Newman.
Passed away a couple of years ago.
Yeah, nice guy. Real nice guy.
Unless you were playing basketball against him.
Yeah. Well, it was fun to watch him. I knew him. He was a good friend of Roger Reed's, and that was Mike Pangmer's cousin. And so, but when our kids were growing up, he had a boy playing baseball at the same time my son was playing baseball.
Mm-hmm.
I saw Roger Reed 2 nights ago during the rain.
Yeah.
He was at IGA. I said, "What are you doing, Rod?" He said, "Well, I was cutting beans," he said.
And then when the rains came, he wasn't.
I said, "You're going to be done with beans here before October 1." He said, "Yeah." He said, "But the corn's still wet." I said, "Doesn't look wet." He said, "It doesn't look wet, but it is wet." Talked to him about 10 minutes. Roger married
Linda Fuller.
Linda, yeah, who was engaged to Becky's cousin, and he was killed in a car wreck.
Really?
Yeah. What was their name again? Chuck?
Dittamore.
What was it? Larry Dittamore, yeah.
Hmm.
Roger's a great guy. What was Roger's car? He had a hot car back then. Was it?
Yeah, he had 2 really nice cars. He had a 61 Ford Starliner, and then he traded it in 65 for a Mustang. It was a hot shot. It was a high performance 289 motor. One of the cars that they say Ford wouldn't even warranty them. They only warranted them until they came off the trailer at the dealership.
Well, do you have any more details on him? Because you're really not getting very deep into his life.
Well, I just remember that. I just remember those cars. In fact, I will tell you a real quick story about that car. Gail Reeder ended up buying that car, and I asked him one time whatever happened to it, and he said, "I sold it to an Indian out in Pocatello, Idaho, and it had 140,000 miles on it, and it had never been touched."
Yeah.
Wow.
You're racing right by Bill and I on detail here. We're just happy.
Well, I was trying to get more points. You know, I'm trying to keep score here. And
well, like right here, for example, I can say these are 5 guys.
5 guys, yeah.
Were they points or not?
Standing,
Well, I've got their names, but I imagine you guys know who they are.
Yeah.
Tommy,
We've identified them twice already.
yeah, Tommy Grubb on the right. I talked after his sister died here a couple months ago. I had a long talk with Tom. He's down in Florida.
Yeah.
I said, "Is Florida like Hawaii?" He loved Hawaii. And he lived there about 8 years selling yachts. And I said, "Is Florida like Hawaii? Is it comparable?" He said, "Not close.
No.
Not close." Mike is still in Decatur, I think. Here's that. Now we know that second left gal is Kleiss. Isn't that Ace? Is that?
No.
Oh,
That's Mrs. Ringer.
Reiner.
okay,
Yeah.
there you go. Yeah.
There's Levon Smith too.
Clerk's office.
And Lorraine Edmondson.
This is clerk's office. Is that
Yeah.
one of the Allen? Is that one of the Allen?
That's Shelton Allen, I believe.
Back there over his corner.
Mm-hmm.
Shelton Allen.
I don't know.
I want to give a. By the way, I had my cousin Tom McGuire was here last week. I had a good long talk with Tom. He was asking me all kinds of questions about now. Where did you get your middle name? And I thought it was like a pre-death, wanted to hurry up and get all the information he could before I passed away.
Probably doing a little genealogy work there.
I think so. He's kind of the head of the McGuire clan now. There's only about 6 of us cousins left out of a bunch of us.
Yeah.
A lot of comments on Facebook on this picture. Someone thought this might be Shelton or Jack Allen in the back. Doesn't look like Jack to me, so maybe.
Oh, I think
I said it was Shelton.
Yeah, it's Shelton.
Okay.
John Allen's dad.
All those Allen brothers were big and strong, tall, and
They were big boys.
oh boy.
Another float.
Do you guys remember our senior year float or junior year float? The skunk. Remember the skunk?
No,
No, I don't either.
I don't.
The skunk is ours.
Oh, that's
The
Becky.
skunk was 66.
Right.
He says that's Becky's. I stink will skunk him.
I stink with skunk.
We did a big cow one year. Remember the cow?
No.
No.
Well,
I remember working on it, but I don't remember any of them.
well, you were hitting on some girls. You weren't
Probably.
you
Yeah,
weren't sticking tissue paper in.
right. That wasn't what I went there for. Wasn't to stick tissue paper.
Oh no, it was pretty obvious. The rest of us trying to get the damn thing done.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, if we knew what year it is, we'd tell you who these players are.
1962.
Well, I think 50 might be either Bob Travis, 34. One of them's Kenny Snyder. I can get.
No, not
No,
in
no,
'62.
not
Not in
62.
'62.
Oh no,
This
no,
is
you're right.
62.
Sorry,
Mike.
I apologize.
Mike, isn't that you? 24?
That is me. I was a freshman. You're right. I played football my freshman year. That was me. Fortney should be out there in Gibson.
Well, they got in on the play. You're just watching.
Well,
Yeah,
I'm like Mitch. I'm checking the cheerleaders in the crowd.
Yeah.
you're arguing with the referee.
Well, I did that occasionally. I even occasionally argued with Bukovich, which was not wise.
Well, here, now he's over here puking.
Yeah.
I tried to throw a hell of a block, but there's nobody there.
Well, that 50 is a big guy.
Yeah.
Is that Fortney?
Well, I'm trying to think who 50 would be.
Of course, you said 1962.
62. Yeah.
Don wouldn't have been quite that big in '62, probably.
He was
Is that
6'3".
Wyatt?
That could be Bob. I don't think Bob came out to his last 2 years.
I don't know. I don't remember.
Wait a minute. That would have been his last 2 years. That probably is Wyatt. 50 is probably Wyatt. 60 was Mike Kyle, I think.
No, there's
Bill
Army
Bateman.
Bear and
Bill
Dale
Bateman.
Dale Bateman and Bill. I don't know the lady, Bill McCarty, and I don't know the other three gentlemen.
What car did they have?
I don't know. Well, I can remember what Steve had. Remember, Steve had that little Nash Rambler, or not Nash Metropolitan, that little bitty car.
Oh yeah, I remember Sharon Copeland had one. I'd always look for it.
Yeah, yeah. Well, yeah.
And the mayor had one.
Arden Bear had a station wagon at one time because he'd take the whole gang to the Tasty Freeze
Yeah,
for a treat at the end of the day.
Steve was a great guy. Of course, their dad was just a gentle soul. Arnhem was just a wonderful guy,
Yes, he was.
and so was May, their mother.
A good.
Bill McCarty
good
never
people.
changed much. I haven't seen him.
No,
He's up in Bloomington now, but this picture was taken almost 3 years before I was born, but that looks just like I remember him.
Well, he's got to be about 94 or 95
He's
now.
in his
he
90s.
graduated in 49, so add 16 years to our age. What is
Yeah.
that?
He'd be
94.
about 94.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that Laverle Byers, second right?
Yes, it is, I believe.
Yes, it is. I think it is too.
And Tim Holt says Ernest Schroeder, second from left.
Don't know.
There's an old asbestos floor right there.
Yeah.
Most of the asbestos was in the glue.
Yeah. Those vinyl floors lasted a long time.
Yes, they did.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know either one of those.
No, I don't either. There. Got the old Tuscola Journal on display.
Yeah.
Ernest Schroeder again, top left.
Is a guy with a pipe. That's not. Used to be a regional superintendent when he was younger.
No, that's not Edmonston.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking of. That's
Is that
not him.
Is that Hartman upper right? Or Hausman or Hartman?
Second from left, back row, Gene Hartman Inmer says that's her grandfather, Bill Hartman.
Okay, it's a Hartman, yeah.
Back row, far right, John Hausman.
Johnny Hausman, that's who married
So that's John. That's Nancy's. Yeah.
Nancy's husband.
Yeah, it is. That's
Lloyd Johns is
Lloyd Johns. Yeah, I couldn't think of the
sitting
name.
at the table on the
Yeah.
left.
And then Bateman behind him.
Mm.
That's Dale Bateman, I'm sure.
Julian Thoman.
And that's Julian Thoman on the very far right.
How about lower right? Is that Cunningham?
No, that's Lyle. The lower left.
Lower right.
Oh, the
Lower
lower right. I don't know.
With his hat off? Younger?
And David Ken Coy says Keith Degg.
Dag.
Degg.
Yeah.
Lloyd
Keith
John's
Dag in the
father-in-law.
center.
That's Keith Dagg. Yeah. 1960 Ford.
I've got some more pictures from this grouping for next week, but I thought you might know who some of the younger guys here were.
Don't recognize him.
No, I don't recognize
What
him.
it is, digging something.
At the hospital?
That's no, it looks like the Catholic hospital or the Catholic church. Yeah,
No, there's Wizavati's house across there.
yeah, that's Catholic church. Catholic church.
Yeah.
That's Church Hall.
Yeah, I think some of these, yeah, it's the church. You can see the Last Supper over here on the bottom right.
Yeah.
And then, like you said, that's Wizavati's house right across the street.
Yeah.
I think a lot of these pictures were from the dedication of the new 40 Martyrs School.
Could have been. It's about the right time frame, isn't it?
Yeah. Early 60s.
Yeah, and I said Michael know all these girls.
Oh yes, every one of them. Anybody that had a T on their chest, I dated.
This negative wasn't very good, but I thought you might recognize they're flashed out, so they look
Well,
like
and that Barb Nuccio on the left, and then is that Joyce Newland?
Joyce Newland.
Uh,
Baird.
That's, yeah.
who?
Norma.
Oh, Norma
Norma.
Jean.
Baird.
Is that Judy Hanners?
Judy Hanners Harris.
Yes.
And then the next one is Carol Chaplin.
Awesome.
Yeah. I think you're right.
I think you got them.
Is that Charlie Deesher in the back?
Looks like Chuck Dusher.
It sure does.
And Ziegler on the right over there with the D. Malay. Is this D.
I'd
Malay?
say it is.
This is Dean.
Yeah.
Yeah, could be.
Sure looks like it.
Yeah. I don't know any of the. Well,
Didn't,
no,
Max, didn't somebody finally get a hold of Chuck and have a conference? Didn't Max finally get a hold of
Max-
Chuck?
I think Max did. I think he finally got a hold of Chuck Disher. I
I
think he
always
lives.
I always
I
like.
think he's down in Mississippi or someplace.
I always liked Chuck. I just.
He's a nice kid.
Yeah.
He really was.
He never came back to reunions, but I.
Good boy. Yeah, I liked him.
Huh. That's old George Reinhardt.
That is George Reinhardt, Mrs. Reinhardt, his mother on the left.
Mm-hmm. His wife on the very right.
Yeah.
Right.
Is George still alive?
I guess that's probably Mike, isn't it?
Yeah.
Mike
but-
and Mona.
Mike and Mona. Yeah.
Is George still alive?
No.
No.
He rode
Both-
that. He rode that bike for years to stay
Yeah.
healthy.
Both of them are deceased.
And that was Orville's brother.
Yes.
Yes.
Well, that's Orville's great grandson is the star halfback now on the football team, I think.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Graves.
Dylan Graves.
Boy, he's a something.
So who's his parents?
Malia.
Malia is his mother.
It was Paul and
Paul's.
Paul
Okay.
and
So
Barb's.
Paul, that'd be Paul's grandson then.
Yeah. I was talking to his mother and we were talking. I said, he's tremendous. He said, yeah, did he take after Paul? I said, well, not in speed,
Not in speed.
No.
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 but he was a strong kid. Paul was a good, quiet guy.
Yeah.
I I had several pictures I ran across that had Paul in them, and I
Yeah.
gave them to Dylan one day.
Yeah.
He'd never seen them.
Oh, he was a sweet guy.
He's a good kid.
Wasn't Vietnam kind of rough on him a little bit?
Yeah, I
Yes.
think it was. I think he had some problems there.
Yeah. That's USI gang out there.
Rudy Kilmore on the right.
Yes, it is.
Oh, sure
Yeah.
is. Gosh, I didn't recognize him, but that's right.
That's the only name I had. I didn't have any comments on this one.
No, I don't know him.
This was
Well-
a picture of a picture.
This is 1978. This is the
Yeah.
Yeah, you think.
unloading.
So,
They were unloading the chickens from a queen.
Yeah.
so I don't know what year the picture is from, but
Trying to read the bottom. Tuscola.
yeah, it says Tuscola something on the bottom, but I couldn't read it.
Hmm.
Chicken crates.
Bill, you missed
Something on the
McQueen a
frame.
couple of weeks ago.
Yeah, we had Ronnie on.
Oh, he was on?
Yep.
Really?
And he
Yep.
had his clothes on.
Yeah. He was better than Gale. He had his clothes on.
Yeah, well, Trot's had bad habits.
He doesn't care anymore.
Well, that's
On
That's
the
quite
far
a-
right,
that's-
that's Candy Taylor.
that's
Yeah.
quite a range of. Was Candy in your class, Bill?
Candy was 67.
Okay.
Yeah.
That is a range right there because you got
Yeah,
Mary Ann
Mary Ann
Holsey,
Holsey and
Carol Etzweiler.
Carol Etzweiler and Mary Jane, Mary Ann Parrish and
And a Hausman of the left end.
That's Donna.
Donna Hausman.
Jiminy. This was a style show. I
Yeah,
bet.
I'm sure it was.
Did you ever wear anything in the style show, Mitch? Did you ever?
I don't know.
Bill, didn't you wear carpenter stuff one
I
year?
did.
I
Yeah.
think, yeah. I don't remember whether I ever did or not. I might have.
Well, that's Benner, Linda Benner on the
Linda
left.
Benner, yeah.
Yeah.
And
The lady in the middle is Marie Beard.
yes, it is.
I think it is.
Connie Powell on the right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that Etzweiler? That
I don't think so.
No,
second one is not.
no.
I don't think
I
so.
don't recognize whoever that is.
Jessica Christine Stewart says her grandmother is a Redon or Radon Christine, second from left.
Riadon.
Oh,
Redon.
Oh.
yeah. That's
Now, hey, boy, I'm going to throw
Oh.
you a curveball here.
left.
The second one from the left was
From Atwood.
Pat Dean. Was that Arnold's mother?
Well, which way is the second from left? We get these things backwards
That's
sometimes.
who said
tall gal.
Redon.
Oh, somebody
The
said-
tall gal was married originally to Dave Dean.
I don't know. I don't think I ever knew.
It's Riadon. She's an Atwood girl, isn't she? Garrett Atwood.
Yeah, but I didn't think she was that tall.
No, the Dean that I'm talking about is standing next to Linda Benner.
Right. I know that's who you're talking about, but
Yeah.
You're second from right then.
And she ended up married. Eventually, what was his name? That lived out in Hillcrest in the house where, not Junior Weber, the one next to it. But she was married to Dave Dean at one time.
Well, that's second from right then. Okay. And second from left is Riadon, right?
Right.
no, that's not what he's saying. He's saying he is disagreeing with the fact that that's right.
No, he said
No,
he said
Riadon is standing
Yeah.
next to Bonnie Powell.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I can handle that.
Okay.
I'm
well,
saying next to Linda Benner, on Linda Benner's left is who I remember as, was it Patience, Pat Dean?
David,
And her son, her boys, Dave Dean's sons, you remember, were
Yeah.
Arnold.
yeah.
Yeah.
David, do these show the other direction sometimes? Like we say second from left, do the people see these second from right?
Well, I don't know. I mean, from what
I'm seeing,
looking
I'm
at-
seeing, I'm seeing her, the one that Bill's talking about. I'm seeing her as the second from the left.
Right. But the gal who called in said second from my left is my mother, Riadon.
Yeah, and that's showing, the tall girl being second from the left.
And that's not Riadon Christine.
No. No.
Believe me.
So do they have that's what I'm saying. Is it reversed or
Well, sometimes some people may, I don't know, because showing on my screen that's second from left, but it's her granddaughter saying that's who it is. So are you saying Riadon is second from the right?
I'm saying Riadon second from the right, if that's Riadon. She's standing between Marie Beard and Bonnie Powell. That's Riadon.
we'll have to call in Robert Kennedy Jr. to do a chromosome test.
Norma Lewis says her mother Maria Beard in the middle. Now I don't know if that's looking left to right in the middle or right to left in the middle.
Believe me, that's geez.
Up to down.
Okay, next picture. I got to go pretty soon.
We got a lot of pictures left.
Let's fly.
That's
That's
wow. Looky there, Mitch.
that's Maxie on the left.
I
Donna
don't know.
Donna Walker.
Walker, Maxie on the left.
Who'd you think, Bill, when you said my name?
No, I thought the one in the who's that one in the lighter dress? Is that oh God dang. It's not a Turner, is it?
I don't recognize. Actually, I don't recognize any of them.
I think Donna Maxie on the left and the one on the right we ought to know. She looks familiar.
And Marcy says second from right in front, Leanne Hausman Fitzgerald.
Little girls.
Yeah.
Well,
I have no idea.
I don't know.
And Donna Walker says daughter Kelly in front of her.
So Donna agrees that's her in the picture.
Yeah.
That.
Yeah.
Oh, here's
Harold Weber.
here's the Spanish Inquisition comes to Tuscola.
Yeah.
Torquemada.
Harold Weber on the left.
Yes.
Yes.
And I think it looks like Everett
On the very far right.
on the far right. Looks like Everett Weber.
Might be in.
And Janice Moody says kind of looks like the back of Uncle Herman Kleiss's head to the.
And one of the altar boys there is Kerry Jones, the one on the right.
Yeah, Kerry Jones says left to right, Dirk Allen, Tim Brown, and himself.
Dirk Allen. Yeah.
Yeah.
And this would be at the 40 Martyr School dedication.
Yeah.
That's that same shot we've had.
Yeah,
before.
Jim.
Yeah,
Levy,
yeah, it is.
Right. Yeah, I think that's a repeat. I didn't have any comments on this one, so I wonder if they were a different town.
They're out
It
of
is a
town.
different town.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then from this same grouping, Budge McCown in
Budge McCown in the middle,
trying to kind of get through some of these.
WA and
Yeah.
Frida, Ronnie Harbaugh, and Gene Miller,
No, Norman.
Armin Bear.
So we got all those. Now this one, I didn't have any comments on, but
In the middle is Ernest Borgnine.
I wondered if you guys
After cigars.
might know where this is, because yeah, look in the background. You got cigars, you got Bayer Gillette, you've got.
Those look like the cheap
Record.
ones my dad smoked.
Well, I don't know where that is.
Kind of an interesting picture. Cedar
Nope.
lined walls.
Don't know.
Mm-mm. We've had that Ed Beecham. What was her name? First name?
Yes.
Last name was Smith.
Sandy.
Sandy.
And there's Steve Wetzel's sister.
Sue.
Sandy's
Yeah.
brother was in my class, Ronnie Smith.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
I think those are the same chairs they still use today, aren't they?
Yeah.
Probably. You know,
Bob
the
Nunn.
guy was Bob Nunn in
Bob
with
in
the
our class. That's Jan Jameson from Bill's class and Janelle Patterson.
Yeah,
yeah.
Yeah.
Mary Ann and Linda Moore.
Yeah.
But I couldn't believe that was a picture of Bob Nunn.
Yeah.
That's something.
Which one is Bob?
Left
Very far left.
Okay.
trombone. He was
So when Diane Moore passed away, I'm there and I asked someone, I said, did Linda come back? And they said, yeah, she's right over there. So I went and talked to her and her friend, who I recognized, and it was both of them, Marianne Holste and Linda Moore.
I'll be darned. Huh.
Yeah, at Diane's service.
Yeah.
She was in Diane's in my class.
And Bob's wife was one of my teachers.
Yeah.
Mhm.
There's,
Yeah, Hazel Nunn.
Here's a bonus picture, compliments of John Owe. Since this were 1962 pictures.
those are yeah.
That's when men were men.
Yeah, and the biggest guys were freshmen back there, Gibson and Fortney and me. I was skinny.
And there you see number 24,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mike Carroll.
Who fell down during the game. We saw a picture of that there.
I think he was puking.
Those cleats get stuck in the ground. You
Where's
know.
Ingram? I thought that was
I think third from left. Third from
You
left.
got- You got Murray, you got Butkovich over here on the left.
Go to the top row there. Those are our classmates up there. Trots Reeder, Denny Shuey, Roger Ingram, Alan Hall, Gibson, me, Fortney.
Gary Brewer, Jim Wright,
Jim Wright.
Tim Limna.
So that would have been your sophomore year
Sophomore
because Brewer is
Yeah,
my class.
Yeah, I always, 61, 62, 62, 63. Yeah, that's actually the class of 63.
Yeah, because those are all
Yes.
63s.
Sophomore.
Number 11 would just soon knock your head off. Look at you. And that's without a helmet in the hallway. It didn't matter where
Baby. There's Danny Stewart.
He was a bull looking for a china shop.
Mhm.
And that's all. Bill, you made it through all of them.
Very good. Very good pictures. Boys, it's good to see you again.
Good to
Yes,
see
sir,
you, Bill.
Big golf meet tonight, senior night. Golf season's almost over, Bob.
Yeah,
We're about ready for basketball coming up.
they're doing pretty well, aren't they?
You know what? It's not been too bad. It really hasn't. We had hoped for even more, but we had a good turnout.
You got a bunch of young kids too.
Oh, there's some youngsters.
Yeah.
We were very proud of Lainey Yantis, our one girl who
Yeah.
got a medal down at the conference tournament.
I saw that.
Proud of her.
So
Bill, why don't you brag on your grandson a little bit? If you
Well, he did well, and I'm proud of him. I really am. He
83
did well in
the
that
conference-
tournament.
83 in the conference meet.
Yep. Yeah,
That's
he
good.
did fine. Did you get Mike? Andrea sent you a picture.
Yes. Now, was that Evan? Who is that?
Yeah, that's Evan.
Okay, who's with him?
Evan John Petrie, the quarterback.
oh geez.
That's Cowboy Joe.
Cowboy John.
Cowboy John. Yep.
I saw that, and it looks like Evan. Let me look at this again. Yeah, I'll put it on the air here. Evan has actually matured a lot, hasn't he?
Yeah, he's changing rapidly.
There you go. I'll put this on. David, can you see
Yeah.
that?
Yeah.
Let me go to speaker view and say something.
Now, Mike, how do you mean when you say mature? Like if it's like the other Englehardts, then we got a problem.
Well,
Might take a while.
Bill has it. Bill has a saying, and I agree. He said you're never too old to be immature.
That's correct.
I thought that was Pat Monahan.
Yeah,
Actually, it was Arcola. I
Monahan.
used to say take away beer and football, and the culture of Arcola collapses.
Well, speaking of Pat Monahan, his brother Jim said to tell you hello, and he'd like to come back on the show sometime.
Well, if he quit making fun of me. Hey, Bob, we had Monahan and Miller on one day. And of course, Bill and I never got a word in. You know, Miller could talk. But Monahan said, "We always liked you, Carroll. We voted you most valuable player 3 years in a row."
Well, listen, hey,
Hall of Fame. Have a good day, Bill.
you guys have a good day, and I'll get cleaned up before the big event. It's senior night, so we'll have a little pizza and cake at the end after the meet tonight. Teotopoulos is coming up.
Didn't even know they had a golf team.
Well, I
But
said
they're
they
probably
cut
good.
basketballs.
Basketball and baseball, Al Borey said, is all they
Yeah,
have.
but they're playing golf too. You guys take care.
Take
See
care,
ya.
Bill.
Bill.
Take care.
All right, now that we got the riffraff out.
Yeah.
Let's get funny now.
So,
Mitch, you guys and Bob do anything for, are you still going down Saturday to Shady Crest? You're going to stay around town for?
No, well, that's Friday. That's a
That's
Friday.
Friday.
But we're gonna have to stay in so we're gonna have to meet up with you and Becky and Max and
That's right.
keep you guys straight.
Isn't that Friday?
Yeah,
Yes.
like tomorrow.
Saturday. What about your Shady Rest Saturday?
No, we gotta go on Fridays.
Oh, you do? I thought you were Saturday.
No, it's just
No.
Fridays. Yeah. Yeah.
You beat the crowd. Saturday's a madhouse.
Yeah.
That
The
Friday
big
is
thing
too.
going on, and of course, I know I think you're not in the collecting mode now. You're in the disposal mode. But big sale down at that Tri-County Auctions Saturday. That you ever go to that?
Well, I tell you what, I tell you what I did. They had it about 3 years ago. I needed to clean some stuff out of the garage. I sent an old cupboard that was about ready to fall apart. The guy almost didn't take it, but he took it. And we had some extra chairs we bought down at Country Charm. What's that? Kaufman. We bought some solid cherry chairs, high back solid cherry chairs. They're like $380. We got them for like $50, but we have no place to put them. But we thought this is a deal. You know,
Mhm.
we finished and said, well, let's just put them in the auction. I got $150 on the cabinet fall apart, and I got $1 a piece on my 2 chairs.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm thinking that auctioneer may be one of those chairs and put them at the
Yeah.
end.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well, it's a big sale. I have those twice a year, and I always like to go down to them, but it always about half the time I got something else going on. I don't get to go, but
Well, if
that's quite a place down there. I mean, there's
it rains hard, it's a mud pit.
oh
Yes,
yeah,
auctions
yeah, it
is
is.
good.
There's a
Those
lot
auctions-
of junk and a lot of good stuff, both. So,
My wife won't let me bring anything else in the house.
yeah. Well, you don't want to go down there then because there's a lot of stuff.
Yeah, that's what Becky's doing today is trying to start throwing stuff away.
Yeah.
So,
Time to move on.
Yeah, nothing stays still.
all right. Anything else before we hang up?
No, I don't think so.
All right. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you next week on Remembering Tuscola.